Hello, hello. How are we all? Welcome to Divine Debut 11. And this is Kathy speaking, and welcome to the 13th of May of 2026. Now, you can take this reading as a timeless love reading. It's up to you. You need to trust your intuition always. And we will be extending this reading through memberships. We have started memberships a few days ago. So the more clarity, more cards, some Lavera Sibilla, some extra love messages will be taken on the extended. So thank you to those who have already joined our memberships. If you're wondering what that is, you can see the little button under the video which says join. Just check it out and see what we offer and how much and what it costs to support us through YouTube. We have been doing these readings for many years, so thank you for considering supporting us, and a big thanks to our patrons. We did take the March and April winners, so we have 6 winners. We did that yesterday through Patreon, and the Patreon draw will be done on Patreon from here on, so you won't be seeing that uploaded here on YouTube. Thank you for downloading and supporting us through Mary Lou Cup app, and I will be showing you at the end of the reading here the tarot that has been included, apart from coffee cup reading, numerology, astrology, and dream interpretation, which we're very excited about. Okay, concentrate on your person. We'll be looking at the Tangled Love Oracle, the Mystic Moon Oracles, to see what's going on in the psyche. We'll be taking a message from Spirit. I'll be throwing the dice too in the extended. We're also using the little Greek Love Oracle here on YouTube, so thank you for your love always. I do have a lot that I've got to do, so let's see what's coming through today, this Wednesday the 13th of May, as the moon is sitting now transiting in between Neptune and Saturn in Aries. So it may feel a little bit of a push and pull emotionally. When this is premiering, you will be feeling those energies. But remember, Aries is all about that new beginning, right? And another tip, since you're here for love, Mars is coming up to Chiron at the late degrees of Aries, and that's not an easy thing because Mars wants to begin that new journey. Mars wants to fight. He has the desire to initiate that new cycle, right? Aries. And he's coming up to Chiron, which could be an open psychological wound, could be connected to the past. It could be also a resolve, because Mars with Chiron are in good aspect, in a flowing aspect to Venus from Gemini. So about this initiation, about this new beginning, it's in a flow to Gemini, Venus in Gemini. It's all about communication, taking action, moving, right? And also about how you tend to perceive the relationship, because Mars and Venus, they are the lovers of the zodiac. So, and we're coming up to Taurus new moon in 3 days. Very positive indeed, with big opportunities. What is the Karma Dharma, dear Spirit? What is the Karma Dharma at this point in love? And we've got the Chariot. Where am I showing? We've got the Chariot here, and the Chariot is Cancer. This is where Jupiter is giving us the blessings. Give it early week, because this new moon will be playing out around the weekend. So early in the week of next week, because today's Wednesday, the moon, right, exalted in Taurus, very strong position for it. The moon will be connecting once we put in that seed, plant that seed in the earth, right? The moon will be connecting with Uranus. So we're going to have some emotional surprises about a new beginning. Could also be financial surprises, right? Because Taurus is also finances, stability, security. And then give it a few more days towards the end of the week, as the moon will be passing through Cancer. The moon will connect with Jupiter. And remember, the moon rules Cancer, so expect really nice things to happen around then. Okay, now, for those of you that don't like me blabbing on about the astrology, there are other channels, other readers that go straight into the tarot. They don't bother telling you about the energies. So if you're not happy with this channel, do go and watch another reader. Some people just read for 10 minutes, right? They give you the bigger picture. They're reading the tarot. It's energetic, okay? It's intuitive. But I like to incorporate the energies that we receive from up above, because as above, so below. And that's why I tend to reference the planets, okay? It's not me being silly and wanting to give myself a hard time and make longer videos. No way. For me, it would have been really easy to do a 10-minute love reading for you once a week. And that's it. No skin off my nose. It's too easy for me. But I'm here, and I have been here for the past 10 years, right? Giving so much. And the least that can be done from your side is appreciate it. If you don't appreciate this channel, please go to other readers. Let's go into a love reading. And let's see what's going on. Think of your person. Concentrate on your person. Okay? And I'm sending love and light to everyone who has been here on my channel. Okay? There's no bad blood. I appreciate everyone who is here. And I do appreciate your commenting, your hyping this video, your supporting through purchasing personal readings, patrons, big time. And now we've got memberships, members. Thank you so much. You know, I love what I do. And I love to support, and I love to hold many of you up when you're in need. So thank you for the reciprocity. Let's go. Let's see what's going on in love. Let's take a deep breath. Okay, what's going on? Eight of Swords. Someone feels blocked. They feel like they're in a prison. It's their perception, right? It's negative thinking. That's what it is. Let's see what is challenging. We've got the Knight of Wands. So maybe you've been dealing with someone. First of all, travel is very, very possible here. Distance, long distance relationships, surely. Someone that works, possibly in other states, that needs to travel a distance. Or it's, you know, you're at a physical distance with someone that you're connecting with. Now, the Knight of Wands is the player. Sagittarius could be. Or it's someone that's very free-spirited. They want a lot of freedom. They need freedom in this connection. So they possibly will not feel comfortable if you're trying to, put your boundaries up and try and stop their free-loving, free-spirited soul, okay? Knight of Wands, someone that's very creative, very optimistic usually, someone that's very driven career-wise, and maybe career sometimes could be in the way. Here, maybe even long distance could be in the way. But you know what? This, to me, also says that if you're dealing with someone that's in another connection, because this is someone that wants to move, they want to go elsewhere. They go from A to B. They don't stop very, very much for too long in a particular situation, especially if they've gotten trapped in a relationship that made them feel a sense of imprisonment. Okay? What's crowning? What is the Dharma? We've got the World card. A beautiful, absolutely beautiful card. I love this card. The World card means success. It means a completion of a cycle. The Fool's journey comes to an end. And again, you could be dealing with someone that is at a foreign distant land, or someone that is a foreigner. They don't have to be at a physical distance. I mean, you could just get in your car and drive for 10 Ks and get to, to meet up with them. Everyone's situation will be different. And they could be a foreigner, nevertheless. The World card speaks to the 4 fixed signs, okay? So I think most of you know who those signs are now. You've been with me for so long, and we don't have many new subscribers. So most of you are very, very experienced here. And I don't like to repeat myself. I've done it over and over. It's the teacher within me, but to make these readings a bit faster, let's see what the karma is and what the distant past. What is the seed? Queen of Swords. So it looks like the feminine has put up her sword and she's wanting clarity. She's wanting to possibly also, because the divine feminine, of course, queens are the feminine. Now you can flip the energies. It's up to you. But I feel that what is mentioned here is more on point. Even though this is a general reading, as you're connecting with me, either by liking, sharing, subscribing, whatever you're doing, connecting with us here, we're sharing our energy. So I'm tuning in to many of you here. Queen of Swords, Libra. This is the divorcee. This could be someone that is not divorced, possibly in separation mode, if there is another commitment. Remember, she is looking for balance, harmony, and reciprocity. This is what she demands, okay? Let's see the recent past. Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity, could be a promise. Now, timing could be a little bit off. It's in the recent past position. Cheers, everyone. Once I'm done with my Greek coffee, of course, I'll turn it over and get Mary Lou Cup app to analyze it, to read my coffee cup. And, of course, if you download Mary Lou Cup, you do get 1 free coffee reading every month. Okay, and it's available for Android so far through the Play Store. We're trying for the App Store for iOS. Ace of Pentacles is like a grounding energy. It's an opportunity. It's a seed. Interesting because it's earth, and we've got a seed now that's being planted, the Taurus new moon, right? And that new moon is going to be on Algol Medusa. So if there have been any fears, because Perseus beheaded the Gorgon, and the Gorgon is just metaphorical, right? It's just it's mythology. The Gorgon is our fears, the fears of moving forward, the fears of success. So if there have been some fears, or if you're going to be, if you've had fears, because we've just come through, the last lunation was a full moon in Scorpio, and it was squaring Pluto. So fear of change, leaving the past and moving towards your future self, your future embodiment, because we're all changing, because the collective is changing. We could see that in the astrology. Personally, we're all going through drastic changes. And I would like to just announce something. Those of you that are very big cat lovers, just like I am, we are here at Divine Debut. We've got 2 of ours, and we always pick up strays and heal, we keep many of them, but some we heal them and give them away. Anastasia, cosmic astrologer, who is from down under, from Australia, her beautiful kitty Coco is in big trouble, and therefore Anastasia is having a lot of trouble paying for her pet's bills. If anyone has the kindness to chip in whatever you can, every little bit helps. She's going through a lot, and Coco is very significant. It's her soulmate. I just saw her cry for help. I do follow her. She is a teacher of mine. She's amazing. I will put the link beneath for those of you that can chip in. Even, what does it cost to buy her a coffee? I will put the link beneath, and you can get in touch with her and help if you can. Thank you so much in advance on behalf of Anastasia, Cosmic Astrologer. Okay? Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. What was I saying? Yes, this seed. So as we're coming away from that full moon in Scorpio, which is all about the psyche and fears coming up, there is a potential for this seed to go long term. Something maybe has been mentioned. Maybe it hasn't come to your awareness. Maybe there's been a promise. Remember, Pentacles and Earth are very slow. Okay, so maybe there has been a mention of a possibility. This could be a new, the next level for a relationship. This could be a new home. This could be a new acquaintance, a new love connection. It could be anything. It's a new beginning, nevertheless, and it is a seed. I do see it totally as a seed. Near future, we've got the star. That's beautiful. So Aquarius also comes through. You know, the star is ruled by Uranus, right? So, and of course Aquarius and Taurus, they're in a square aspect. They're the fixed signs. So this new moon will be in square to Aquarius. But as the new moon happens, the moon will transition and pass over the ruling planet Uranus of Aquarius. That will be interesting to see emotionally what kind of a, you know, pay attention to your dreams, because the moon is it's our soul, it's our psyche, it's our fears, it's our higher self. It's our emotions. See what's going to happen, because there is going to be a surprise, surely. And the surprise could have to do with the way you perceive, could have to do with communication, because some of you could be dealing with someone that is at a physical distance and you're connecting through social media and the internet. Okay, this is a card of hope and healing and truths. So it could be, there could be some shocking truths. Okay? Something that comes to your awareness, some exchange of messaging, because Mars and Venus, the lovers, are in a flowing aspect, right? Let's see what's in the position of you. You've got the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is a marriage card usually, unless this is saying that the work that you've put in, because Wands are all about fire, desire, right, and taking action. It's your inspiration. And the Four of Wands is like you're building on something, right? Something stable, something steady, unless you're in another commitment, another marriage, okay? Four of Wands, 11:11. There could be opportunities, right? 11:11 is like, it's the portal, it's a passage that's opening up. What's at the bottom? Oh my God. Wow, everyone. An Eight of Cups. Someone is leaving another situation where they could not find the love of their life. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. 8, count 8 days after you receive this message. Ace of Cups, opportunity. See the eye, the laser focus. The eye is very mercurial. You could see through your third eye. Trust your intuition, right? That's the general energy, the Ace of Cups. There will be an opportunity for a new love cycle or a new love connection. Now, these readings are usually tied in with karmic, soulmate, or twin flame connections. So for those of you that are looking for new love, we are talking about not just that, you know, those love connections that are here this week and gone the next. These are very significant relationships, right? These are the sort of relationships we look at every Wednesday. Significant for your life. What's in your environment and around you? We've got a Five of Swords. So whatever is going on, it could be with your person, that they are dealing with legal issues, possible separation, divorce, fights. There's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of stress. Or they're trying to be intelligent and find a way to communicate intelligently without rocking the boat. Now, this could also be internal anxiety, or your person is feeling very, I don't know, the anxiety and the stress. They could be fearing that they're in competition. Usually in the Five of Swords we see two more people, right? There's three people. Unless they're dealing with, they've got another relationship that they're going through, and they're going through legalities, or they're going through huge fights. Okay. So we see here, this person is actually carrying all the swords. Have you ever noticed that? He's carrying all the swords. Fives speak to changes. Also the way, maybe you haven't been communicating with this person. Because if you see this card, you won't be able to see it now, will you? Because I need to focus. If you see, in the background, there are three, four birds, and they're way in the background, which is telling me they're far away. So maybe there have been issues. Maybe your person has been dealing with so much that they haven't been in contact with you. What is going on in your hopes and fears? You've got the Ten of Cups here. This is what you're hoping. And others of you, if you haven't found your bliss and your total happiness and serenity emotionally, this is what you're hoping for. For others of you, the Eight of Cups we did see, and this is also a family card. So some of you may be having trouble. Someone may be having trouble. Could even be your person if they're in another connection. This is what they're hoping for, the Ten of Cups. This is what they're fantasizing and dreaming about. But this is also what you want. Now, this could be an ending to a past relationship, family situation, and a new beginning, because it does turn into the Ace of Cups, which we did see already. What is the possible outcome? We've got the Knight of Swords, so quick communication, quick. There's a quickening of the energies, needing to clear the air, needing to communicate clearly, needing to be totally truthful, needing to deal with anything legal, and needing to face the music, I'm going to say. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, I do get, you see the Ace of Swords in the sky, there in the air. That's what's going to clear the air. Only the truth can stand, right? The truth has got two legs. The lies have got one. They cannot stand. No one can stand on one leg for too long. So this is a quickening up of the energies, and there is a possibility that as the moon, the new moon in Taurus happens and then comes up to Uranus, right? There could be a surprise. And remember, Pluto is in Aquarius and Uranus is in Gemini. So there will be a trine aspect, a flowing, it's the hand of spirit, where, think about it, Gemini is communication, it's dilemmas, it's choices, it's how you communicate or perceive situations, right? And Aquarius is also another air sign. It's fixated, it's more stable, it's more stuck, fixated on a particular situation, particular truth. But remember that Gemini is mutable. The moon is going to enter a mutable sign. That will be change in emotions, transmutation where emotions are concerned. And also possible, think about it, perception is Aquarius as well. Pluto is there. Someone needs to leave the perception of their truth versus your truth so that there could be change. Wow. Okay. And that may come as a huge surprise. Maybe someone's come to their, or is coming to their senses. And I get more the masculine energy because air is a masculine energy. Now, there could be an age difference here. The divine feminine seems to be more mature than the masculine. We did say the Ace of Cups is here. Okay. Let's take the tangled love for a minute and see what are the blockages at this point. What are the blockages? What are the issues? What is the tangle here? What is the web that's not, helping the situation here? What is the issue? Let's go. Vibes in sync, energy match, same page and flow together. It looks like there isn't that much. It looks like the lovers are vibing. They're matching in their energy and they're on the same page. Sometimes you could be on the same page with someone saying the same thing but in a different way. That may need a little bit of tweaking. And we see them dancing. And that's what the lovers of the zodiac are doing, Mars and Venus. Let's take another one. Mind games, gaslighting, testing you, analyzing you, and emotionally unavailable. That could be what's going on with your person. Mind games, remember, it's got to do with the mind. Chess, right? This could be a challenge of the mind, saying it's like someone's needing to pass a test. Someone's being tested. But emotionally unavailable. We don't know why your person could be emotionally unavailable. They could be also dealing with another person where there are mind games and they've got things that they're dealing with that they need to take care of, right? Remember, swords, fives are changes. So your person is going through big changes. Let's see emotionally. I really want to see what's going on for your person. What's going on in their psyche. Yeah, we're also going to have Mercury with the Sun. There's going to be a Kazemi, and that will also bring information and wow factors, as Mercury, which is the communicator, is going through a death process, which means change and a rebirth on how we connect through the mind. And remember, Mercury in Taurus, because that's where, Mercury is now. He's very slow. He needs security. He will not communicate unless he is certain of what he wants to manifest, unless there is value and he's being valued. Let's see what's going on with your person. Surrender. This is Pisces for me. It's like your person is going through a possible life crisis where they're going through some sort of an ending. They've been humbled. They've been challenged. And maybe they're sort of surrendering, giving up and going through a release, even leaving it up to spirit. The answer is yes. What they really want is yes. And remember, the moon has just transitioned from Pisces and now is in Aries. So Pisces, Aries, you may get a yes from your person. You may get some information that gives you the green light. And we've got fears. It feels like your person is overcoming their fears, or finishing up with something that they feared that they needed to release. What else? We've got compromise. If they've been in another connection, they've compromised, they've found the balance, the harmony. Or also where there have been shake-ups with you and your person where you are not on the same page. Vibes in sync, it says now. Energy match, same page, flow together. And this could also speak to, see, they're on the same level. Okay? Before that, there were barriers. Someone was in their dungeon, behind the scenes, going through their issues, going through a possible awakening. Let's see what the little love oracle is going to advise. 3 cards, and then I want to take just a few cards here, and maybe 2 or 3 cards on the most significant positions. And we'll also, as I said, we're going to be taking the dice. We'll take some dice here and we'll take some dice in the extended. Let's see what's going on. What's going on in love? What is the potential? Remember that a Taurus new moon Taurus is a Venus-ruled sign. Venus is the goddess of love and war, we can say, because her negative side, yes, she will go to war. She will fight for reciprocity. She's all about relating. Let's go. We've got the lily. So this could be a spiritual connection, a secretive connection. It's also someone that wants to do things in an ethical way. There's a very strong, passionate sexual side to this. Now, this is a number 14 as well as a number 20. 14 is temperance and 20 is judgment, a moment of crisis or choices. Remember, both judgment is a 20, it's a 2. And, of course, temperance is a 14. But remember, she also has the 2 cups that, the angel, the archangel is tipping from one cup to the other, which is saying there will be healing, there will be harmony, but someone needs to go through healing, be patient. Now, also, what healing? Because temperance equals a 5. 1 and 4 equal 5. And we've got the 2, which is also balance, reciprocity, relating. Relationships is number 2, but also possible choices. Okay, we've also got number 16 on this. 16 is tower for me, right? It's a tower moment, which speaks to Uranus, big changes, big shifts or wow factors. We've got the heart. This is the Ace of Cups. So it's all about the emotions. And it's number 3, which is the Empress. Now remember, I said the Hierophant is also married. It could have been a past marriage or commitment. Someone, going through changes. Remember, Uranus has just recently finished up in Taurus. So it's the fixed signs that have been beaten and bruised by Uranus because they didn't want to shift, they didn't want to move. And Uranus forced them to make the changes. If they could not make them themselves, then they've been through tower moments. And of course, look to the fixed areas of your chart, even though you may not be a fixed sign. There's a potential here, and there is true love here, my dear friends. The Empress speaks to patience. 3 also speaks to possible love triangles. But also some of you may work with this person, or the 3 speak to collaboration for me, right? Maybe work is somehow connected. And also 3 is also the first step towards success. And we've got the keys. So yes, a choice needs to be made. This is a very positive card. Close to personal wishes granted and opportunities. 2 keys, we've got Chiron. To me, the keys are Chiron, which is a revelation, a resolution. I feel the resolution needs to come from the masculine because Mars is coming up to Chiron and will cut away anything that was not working for them, that was holding them back. Is it their fears? Is it their negative thoughts? Because Aries is the head. Is it their thoughts that they cannot lead? That they cannot take this journey? They're dealing with a wound which is connected to past lifetimes or to their childhood days. But this is second choices as well, and this is guess who? It's the Magician, and the Magician is Mercury, right? Mercury is doing some wonderful things in the next week. Very positive. And it's a number 4, which is also the Emperor. We've got a 3 and a 4. Wow, okay. Interesting. 7, 3, and 4. That's 10, 14. Temperance again, which equals a 5. Again, Taurus, the new moon. Let's just take a peek. Oh my God. And we've got the Emperor here. We've got the Kings. Number 15 is also the Devil. Capricorn comes through. Aries, Taurus come through. The 15 could also be addictions, addictive behaviors, or someone that holds a position of power, or someone that was, that you're very karmically connected to, someone that was a teacher, very significant teacher, because this could have been also for some of you, it could be a past connection, someone that was not your emperor, someone that was not mature enough to give you, to provide you with that security. So take the messages as they resonate for you. You see the heart is behind him though, so that's significant. We know the emperor is someone that holds many responsibilities. It could be a father, they could be a business owner, but you see the heart is behind him. It's like it's not in his consciousness. So maybe he's been a tough nut crack. Okay, so let's leave that there. What do we do? Let's take 3 love messages, 3 love thoughts, and we'll take the energy oracle for some advice. And we'll take more of these. We'll take, we didn't take the tarot, did we? Wow, let's take the tarot first. Incredible how I forgot that. Let's go. I want to see what's going on in the now. Right? What's going on in the now position. We've got strength. So again, patience. Someone needs to overcome their fears. They hold the strength within them, and there needs to be trust that they can, that they will be able to lead, right? There's a strong magnetic attraction, very strong with the strength card, but maybe someone needed to really dig deep and overcome their fears, right? Also, someone is holding back on their desires. Maybe they've gotten the cold shoulder and that's why they're holding back as well. So it feels like a sense of coldness I'm getting here. What is the world card? What's that completion? What's that possible success about? The 5 of Wands, you see? An ending. There's conflict to an ending. And completing a journey, even if you're at a physical distance. Someone may be so busy that they don't have the time. They've got such big responsibilities, family feuds, whatever is going on. It's very, very hard for them. But remember, 5s speak to changes. Let's take the 5 of Swords. We will take some Lavera Sibila on those. 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands. Your person is up against a lot. Okay, there could be family members or people around your person that are telling them, don't bother. It's like she doesn't fit the bill, or what are you going to do? I mean, we've got a 5 and a 7 here. They're the most difficult numbers in the tarot, right? A 5 and a 7. So from May until July, possibly. But the 7 of Wands is also, this could be someone that's in denial, right? Wanting, from seeing the truth. But this is also someone that has been humbled a little bit because it's past the 6 of Wands. Someone who's successful in what they do. Someone that's recognized in the world. They've got a reputation, a particular reputation as being quite, argumentative. And that could be from complexes as well. Right? It could be from complexes that are rooted in their childhood. Or maybe this is someone that thought that they needed to fight forever. They've been put in a position, it could be because of family traditions, put in a position where they feel as though they needed to fight forever. And maybe what I'm saying, what I feel, is maybe your connection was one of their hardest emotional fights that they needed to put up, which is what separated you from past relationships. That's maybe a message for one person. But they will also be given an opportunity where they will have the high ground. Maybe they stood up to others that were naysayers. And they said, this is what I want. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for the 10 of Cups. That's what I want. It's my life and I will do what I think is correct for me, what is best for me. So it could be someone that's breaking traditions. Okay. We'll leave that there. We've got the 3 of Cups. So yes, there could be third-party situations, but Three of Cups can also be a reconciliation, my dear friends. Be careful with gossip. Your person could also be reaching out with friends, sharing what's going on in their emotional life. This is also singlehood, someone that's enjoying their singlehood, or and for those of you that are looking for new love, it's advised is get out and about, because this is where you can meet someone. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. A lot of karma is playing out, my dear, dear friends. What did I say I would do? Let's take the energy oracle, the advice first, and then the love messages. Let's go. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for your guidance and your advice always. We've got contract, and it's in the reverse, which is telling me someone's coming out of a contract. Someone's going through separation. Maybe because the scales were in the reverse, which is a sense of a lack of justice and a lack of fairness, a lack of reciprocity. Let's read the reverse message. The contract card reversed indicates the ending of a previous connection, or where a future commitment is concerned. It could bring warnings of delay and perhaps even possible disappointment. The sale of a house could fall through. The job offer might not come when expected, or a romantic union may be stalled. Don't give up hope. However, this delay may provide some purpose or protection for you, and something even better could be on its way. This card reversed cautions you not to become desperate. Your needy, urgent energy could actually postpone the desired outcome even more. I'm going to say, don't be needy with your person. Give them time, because they need the time. Okay? This card reversed cautions you not to become desperate. Your needy, urgent energy could actually postpone the desired outcome even more. Continue taking action, even if it's in another direction, and your patient resolve will pay off. If the breakup of a relationship is involved, always remember that you deserve to be honored. Open your heart and your life to the person who is willing to be fully... Where am I? Present and loving. That person is waiting to commit to your own self-honoring heart. That person is waiting to commit to your own self-honoring heart. Yes. So that is so much about self-love. And that's exactly what Taurus is as well. Self-love and knowing your value, but also being valued. Partnerships need to show that they appreciate us, right? And partnerships, relationships need a lot of work. Let's get into the head of your person. Remember, we are extending this through memberships. Let's go. I wish I could take back the things I said. You inspire me. You've been in my dreams. Okay, now the contract also in the reverse could be saying that there is a possible agreement, contract. Remember the Ace of Pentacles in the recent past, but in the future you need to be patient. It feels like, you know, a reverse card could be a blocked energy. So something has blocked this potential, because something has not closed up and there's conflict around it, about this life cycle. I don't know if because you're at a physical distance, I don't know who's closing up a life cycle here, but this is very significant. You know what? Having the World card crowning this reading is saying that the success is more than likely. But there are still themes. You are vibing with your person, but there are also the mind games. You know, the mind games could also be from within, negative mind games, where you're down talking the situation. All right, let's take some dice. What's at the bottom? Is it possible to forgive and forget? Is it possible? And that could be the compromise. Okay. What are we going to do? We're going to take the signs here. We'll take the signs and we'll take the rest of the dice, which is the planets and the numbers in the extended. So let's see which signs come through. We've got Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius. We'll take one more. And Aquarius. So Aquarius comes through very strongly. Now, I'll leave you with this. That, remember, Juno, the asteroid of commitment and marriage, is with Pluto now. And Pluto has retrograded in Aquarius at the early degrees. Juno is going to pass over Pluto. She's already passed over Pluto once. Right? She's going to retrograde past Pluto. And then go back again over Pluto, and that will be the resolution, the resolve. Maybe someone's having difficulty in getting out of a particular commitment because, you know, Pluto could speak to riches, foundations, and when there are situations like that, people, you know, the change of someone's foundation could run very deep when they share property and things like that. So not everyone's separation, divorce can happen quickly. Sometimes it takes years. There could be, you know, someone not giving you the divorce. So that retrograde with Juno will be playing out for a big chunk of the year. So things do take time. All right. So that's happening in Aquarius, which is also challenging the fixed signs. All right. Okay. I think we'll leave it there. Thank you so much. I'm going to show you the Mary Lou cup. So those of you that want to stay and see how it works, I will give you a quick understanding of how it works. And I want to thank you all so much for your love and your support. Always don't forget to like, share, hype this video, and comment. Last week we did the yes please. I don't think we'll be doing it today, as I've got the all signs love readings to do for Patreon. So I think that we won't do it this time. But thank you for joining us. Thank you for connecting with us through the premiere. And thank you to our patrons for their patience, their love, support always. Now thank you to our new members as well on memberships. So, all right, let's see. Let me show you, which is right here. Okay, I'm already logged in, so I don't need to put my password and so on and so forth. All right, let's go back. So this is the main page. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better now. I just lowered the light. So this is the main page, right? Here is the tarot. This is the AI. So when you go into the I for AI, there are general questions that you can ask AI, and there are also dreams, and there is numerology. As long as you've got some tokens, right? You can use the AI. And we've got the packages there, start like from €5 or something like that. So this is the oracle part. Here you can put in your numbers, your favorite numbers. Here you can interpret your very vivid dreams, right? Now, let's go here. Let's go to the coffee. There's the coffee cup. Now, this is a scan that I've done before because you can actually share your last reading, right? And you can also go to a previous reading. It keeps them, right, in memory, the previous readings. And you can also share it to your friends. But it's also the scan again. Scan your coffee. It's just asking if I'm letting Mary Lou coffee cup take photos. So this is where you go and you take a picture. Make sure there's plenty of light and you press the button, and then you get your coffee. All right, so here is the tarot. Here is the tarot. So you've got one daily card. You get a yes or no card. You've got past, present, future, 3 cards. You've got a love reading, 3 cards. You've got a career reading, three cards here, and a Celtic cross with 10 cards. Now you can also ask a particular question here. So what do you need guidance on? Okay, so just choose your reading, and then it will give you... I'm actually not going to ask a question, but I could still just shuffle the 3 cards on the love reading. So we'll do that now for you. So you could see how it comes through. It takes a little while for the AI, but here are the cards. Tap them and get the interpretation of the card. So first card is the King of Cups. Second card is the Ace of Swords. We do get reversals here. And the third card is... Hold on. Third card is the High Priestess in the reverse. So it gives you the understanding of what the AI is telling you, how, and this is relative to your energy, of course, as you're asking the questions. Okay, so it does speak about the card, whether it's reversed or it's in the upright. So it says, in your heart, my dear, flows a deep and gentle river. This card shows you as emotionally mature, compassionate, and in control of your feelings. You approach love with a balanced heart and a kind, steady hand, offering a safe harbor of understanding and stability. I guess if that's not your energy, it could be someone you're connecting with, right? It shows the reversal here. This card whispers of the other person's state of mind. Their thoughts may feel like a clouded sky, lacking clarity and direction, you see? And the High Priestess reverse. And you know what? What's extra special about Mary Lou Cup is that even though you can even read the cards upright or reversed, which does give you an understanding of what the answer is, you get a reading summary. And what does it say here to me? It says, sweet soul, this reading reveals a dynamic of emotional balance meeting mental confusion. You stand as a beacon of emotional maturity, the King of Cups ready to offer your heart with grace. However, the other person is navigating a fog of unclear thoughts, as shown by the reversed Ace of Swords. This creates a space between you where intuition is silenced and deeper connection is stalled. As the High Priestess reverse suggests, the true magic of this bond is currently hidden beneath the surface. And then it gives you advice what to do. To invite clarity, I suggest a simple water scrying ritual. Find a quiet evening and a dark bowl. You see, it advises you as well. So it is such an intelligent application that we absolutely love it. Now here is your personal astrologer, and this is me here, and you get, it's got the emails and all that if you want to visit, if you want to get a personal reading, right? Let's go to the mathematical analyst, one of the best mathematicians. He was in the World Book of Records 3 times. He is such a guru. He's got such a high IQ. I've met him. He's an amazing person, lovely person as well. So if you want a deep reading on numerology, he's your person. He's your go-to person. Also, let's go to where you can purchase a coffee stand, right? Or astrology or numerology. It gives you the prices here for the coffee packs, and here is the astro analysis as well as the mathematician, right? If you're after support and guidance in those 2 areas. Other than that, this is mainly for coffee scan, but I'm so excited about the tarot part, the tarot now inclusion. And we're perfecting and bettering this application day by day. So I think that I have explained most of this. On the birth chart, yep. You go here and you put in your personal, you've already put in when you when you started the application, right, you registered, you have put in your birth details, and it's giving you your placements. We're trying to fine tune this, and we're on that now. So there are a couple of little issues which we're fixing now, and there is your calendar which shows past readings. Okay, all right, so I think that's all I needed to show you. I hope that you're all doing well. Thank you for your love and your support always. And for the extended part of this reading, I'll see you on memberships, my darlings. I'm wishing you all well. Those of you that are here on YouTube, I'm so looking forward to this new moon in Taurus. You should be too. Let's not lose hope, and let's know that whatever is being planted now, the seed that's being put into the earth, is going to germinate at the latest 6 months, logically, when we have the full moon in Taurus. You will get an inkling of this new seed, what it means, until the next new moon, right, within a month. But up to 6 months, you will see, you will have the birthing of that. Think of this new moon as the Empress, okay? Love and light to all of you. Thank you so much. Love you so, and you are very near and dear to me. Keep that in mind always. Talk to you soon.